How bad were you?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're Russian mafia.
Robbing a train.
Not at all. I'm like a drunk Forrest Gump. Like I get into situations that are I'm in over my head. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, that is the story of my life. Like the time I thought Will Smith wanted to have sex with me, it's just me getting in over my head.
Yeah.
Go on.
I thought. So, okay, so I'm 6 months into comedy, and Will Smith's people discover me, and they're like, "Hey man, we want to do a television deal. We think Will would like you, but you got to meet him." So I was like, "Okay." So they send me up to this recording factory, like the studio, and there's 2 folding chairs in the middle of a dance hall, like a dance room. And they go, sit there, we'll be in a second. They just need him he needs to like you in order to get it. And it was $125,000. So I was like, done. First of all, I love hip hop, right? I love hip hop and I love Will Smith and Tupac. Biggie had just gotten shot. I mean, all this is going on around this time. And I'm like, I'm going to get this guy to love me. He sits down. I'm a whirlwind of personality. Dude, I love hip hop. I love Jada. I love you. I love black people. You're black. I love I'm like hammering this guy. We talked for 35 minutes, and he just looks at me and goes, I like you. I go, I like you. He goes, what are you doing tonight? And I go, I don't know. And he goes, let's go to the movies. I go, cool. And then we leave. So I call my dad. My dad's a regular dude. He goes, how did it go? I go, it went great. He goes, tell me. I said, we're going to the movies. My dad's like, on a date? I go, no, like, I don't know. He goes, who else? I go, just me and him. And he goes, oh, buddy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this is happening to you. This is called the casting couch. What happens is these Hollywood stars have had sex with so many women that they're bored with having sex with women. The only thing that turns them on is the look on a young boy's face as they turn them into a gay guy. And I went, what? I go, Dad, that's impossible. He goes, no, I heard about it. I'm telling you. I go, Dad, that's impossible. He goes, let me ask you a question. What's more likely? The fact that you're so talented that in 6 months of doing stand-up, the biggest movie star in the world wants to make a TV show about you, or that he's tired of having sex with women and I want to have sex with you. I'm like, I'm screwed. He's like, yeah.
Did you go to the movie afraid that you were going to have to ward off his advances?
I showed up. It wasn't even a movie theater. It was at Planet Hollywood, which is even weirder. And I'm like, wait, what celebrities go to Planet Hollywood? Where is the movie theater in Planet Hollywood? So I'm sitting in the waiting room. Dude, 6'7", black guy comes in, sticks his head, and he goes, yo, you Bert? I go, yeah. And he goes, I'm Charlie Mack. I was like, oh, I'm going to have sex with this guy, too. Oh, my God, this is going to be a long night. I go downstairs. There's a folding room, the size of a hotel room. A room of folding with curtains all around it, and there's 10 black dudes in there. And I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be a long night. I got these 10 black guys. I got Charlie Mack. I got Will Smith. I'm sure he's bringing Jazzy Jeff. That's 13 dudes. So I just sat there, and then Will walked in with Jazzy Jeff. I swear to God. And he's like, yo, guys, this is the guy I was telling you about. And they all look at me like, oh, okay. And they start walking towards me. I'm like, all right, here we go. It's game time. and then the curtains open up behind me, and there's a private movie theater. And Will goes, grab us 2 seats. Me, you, and Jazzy will sit next to each other. And I'll get a shrimp. What do you want to drink? And we had Long Island iced teas, and we watched American Pie. And then at the end of the movie, it's a great movie. Obviously, it's a great movie. At the end of the movie, the lights come on, and he goes, so what'd you think? I said, it's a great movie. And he goes, no, about the room. I go, it's very nice. And he goes, no, about the guys in the room. I go, the guys in the room? He's like, yeah, what did you think? And I was like, I don't know. They're black? And he goes, hey, man, you said you were a hip-hop fan. That's Kool Moe Dee. Oh, that's wow. Biz Markie. That's Big Daddy Kane. Oh, and he walked, and I was like, I could have had sex with Biz Markie.